All right, so I'm here with Darren from Black Series Campers, and I'm sure you guys have seen these things. They are really cool looking. They're even cooler looking in person. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, these guys are designed to just hit off the go beyond the pavement, hit your rocks, your beach, your tree line, anything you really want to go to. It's really comes down to the restrictions of your tow vehicle.
Okay.
Anywhere your tow vehicle can go, our trailers can follow behind it.
So how much does this thing weigh, dry?
This guy, dry weight, you're about 6,600 pounds.
Okay.
Gross weight, you're at 10,000.
Okay.
And then the tongue weight's 1,000 pounds.
So you're saying that I can load this thing up to 10,000 pounds?
Yeah.
That's a beefy
weight,
trailer.
Yeah, because you can get a lot of gear in there.
And you can still go off-road?
Still go off-road.
So what makes it so off-road capable?
You got the independent suspension on the bottom.
Okay.
So you got the lower control arm, 2 shocks,
okay,
coil spring in the middle, and you got your polyurethane bushings in there. So that's going to get you that full articulating that you need to have independently on each wheel.
Each wheel acts independently. Now, what I'll tell you guys is I live full-time on the road in a 21-foot travel trailer that's not designed to go off-road. And when I say not designed to go off-road, I don't think any of them are really designed to go off-road except for the Black Series. I've drug mine through different places that it probably shouldn't be in. Now, what I found with mine is on the inside things start messing up. How are these handling it on the inside?
These are great. With our 2022 models, we've actually done a full upgrade on the inside. With our cabinets, we actually mount our cabinets from the outside wall in. So you're not going to get those screws that are going to tend to back out on your cabinet.
And the staples and yeah.
So you got that stuff secured from the outside in. So everything's
very
mounted
nice.
That way, so it's solid.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And let's take a look on the inside.
Sure.
Darren, we're going to sit down and have some tea here. This is what it looks like. So this is the dining area of the Black Series.
Correct.
And this is the HQ19.
Yes.
Got a TV over here that you can see from the bed, which he's sitting on. Tell me a little bit about the features, because these don't look like the standard features that you find in the RV industry.
No, not at all. So we got yourself a 3-burner stove here.
Dometic's 3-burner.
Gas,
yeah.
Electric start. Got a little oven below it. On the kitchen here, we have the exhaust fan, some lights for you. Got a nice LED bar here that can actually light up across there. Gives you a nice and working surface. Here, this is a residential style faucet. So you got your fresh water through here, general water, and then our drinking water, because this trailer comes with a 16-gallon drinking water tank, and it actually filters through 3 filters. So
wait, stock?
Stock.
You don't. I don't have to go buy a $400 filter setup.
You got 3
comes
filters
with it.
on it. You just got to maintain it after that point. But any of our HQ models come with that 16-gallon drinking water reservoir. So
that's a really cool feature. So right now, currently, I've got around 40 gallons, but it's not filtered. So I'm finding myself still filling up a 5-gallon jug to keep as my drinking water, whereas this is going to filter it out. That's really nice. Also, the residential faucet, that doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's actually a big deal because RV industry as a whole, typically, they're not using your residential style things. They're using RV style. Yeah. And so that's really cool. Now, and you had mentioned earlier that all of my cabinets and everything in here are all mounted from the outside in.
So that's actually they basically build this thing kind of from the inside out. You're going to get the cabinets, the walls are going to be constructed, screw those cabinets in, and then everything gets put on behind it. So that way you don't have you don't have any of those screws that can slowly kind of back its way out.
That's really cool. And what are the walls? What kind of material?
So the inside, we got a kind of an acrylic material, little thin piece of wood. Our skeleton of the trailer itself is welded aluminum studs.
Okay.
So it's going to help with that strength and rigidity and everything. We still have the wood frame, obviously, around windows and things such as that goes. Block foam insulation, which is R16. That's going to be on all the walls and the ceiling. So it's going to help keep that out. Then a little piece of wood, and you got a composite aluminum on the outside. Our walls and ceiling are a solid 2, maybe 2 1/8 inch thick. They're a thick surface.
Yeah.
And it's block foam. It's not a spray in. It's not your typical house insulation. It's block foam.
Wow. Okay. And so you make these things in a couple different sizes. This is obviously the 19. I would say this is a pretty good size right here for. We currently live in one that is 21.5 foot long. So I imagine this is 19 foot long if it's a 19, or what is it?
19 is the living quarters. So any of our models that have a number on the side, the 19 to 17 to 15, that's going to be the living quarters, the big cab. And then obviously you have the tongue and everything else, our spare tires in the back.
Okay.
So this is 19 feet inside here. And They're number one, really. Everybody loves the
Yeah,
19s.
it's just the right amount of room. And you mentioned that you have 16 gallons of drinking water. How many gallons does the freshwater tank as a whole have?
The general fresh is 50 gallons.
50 gallons. What about your black and your gray tanks?
26 each.
26 each. So that'll get somebody out there for about a week, boondocking or something like that. Now, most RVs, as soon as you get them, you got to run to your closest power outlet and plug it in for it to work. Is this one the same, or how's it work?
We have solar on
Okay.
this guy. We actually got 4 panels on top. Each one of them is 150 watts.
Oh, wow.
That's all powering 4 100-watt AGM batteries. So you have all that running. We have an inverter that works a 2,000 watt with a 3,000 spike inverter.
Okay.
Pure sine inverter. So you can be out there for quite a while.
So that's awesome. So on mine, I've got 2 350 panels with a 3,000 watt inverter, but these are all things that I had to add to this thing. So somebody can just go pick one of these up off the lot, and it's already ready with solar. It already comes with my filtration device. So I can go to the stream, I can put water in there, I can get powered up by the sun, and I don't have to plug into anything.
You're right. Correct.
This is awesome, man. Well, hey, look, I really appreciate you guys showing us around. Where can they find you at?
We are in our dealerships on our website. You can go there. It'll say like dealership map for you. You just click on that. It'll give you all the dealership locations. These are actually manufactured straight out of overseas, and then they come over to us in Southern California. And we commission them out and send them out to our dealerships. So we got about 32 dealerships or so out there in the U.S.
Okay.
So you can easily look it up and see who's close to you.
Sweet, man. Well, I appreciate you showing us
You're
around.
welcome.
Check out this outdoor kitchen. This is a legit kitchen. I mean, look, it's everything and the kitchen sink, literally. So you got a 2-burner stove. He was saying this comes with wind protectors. The old ones didn't. And what I was just telling them is, whenever you're living out on the road, 2 things. One is you really want some flat areas to put something, and this has got all the flat area you could want. The other thing is obviously I didn't get this shape by eating a bunch of carrots. I'm from the South, so I like fried foods. And if you ever fry foods inside of one of these, the oil and everything goes everywhere. My Max Air fan is clogged up right now because it's got oil all over it. So you come out here, you can fry up your latest catch, whatever you got there at the lake, fry up some chicken, whatever you want, man, right here on the outdoor kitchen. I love it. So this hitch is completely different than any of the other hitches that you're gonna see. So how does this thing work, and what's it designed to do?
Okay, so this will hook up to your standard receiver.
Okay.
You put the bolt through here, pull this out.
Spring loaded.
Slightly spring loaded there. So you add this on. This goes on your regular receiver. You push it through.
And the idea is to allow it to angle up. So like I said, I've taken mine off-road, and you probably shouldn't have, but you can see with this hitch here.
And then this rotates as well.
Yeah, this is going to rotate. This is going to go up and down, and a normal hitch is going to bind up. Now, does this require a weight distribution, or is it pretty level?
No, well, you'll want to follow all your best practices when it comes to weight distribution. This is a little heavier on this side, although the HQ19 has the washer and other kitchen essentials in the back. But if you're an experienced RVer, you're going to understand you don't want to keep your heavy
all
stuff
front,
of course.
Yeah.
So I would just recommend to everybody just follow your good practice and good sense on how you manage the storage in your.
But my I don't need a weight distribution hitch to pull it.
It helps. It
okay.
helps. It's not necessary. But
okay.
Like anything else, all the accessories help out a lot.
Okay, I got you.
And to keep everybody safe. Yeah.
But this thing here, though, I really like this idea because, like I said, I've taken mine in some crazy angles.
Yep.
I've never seen a completely level campsite outside of a trade show.
Yeah, really rare.
So that really helps out.
Yeah,
and then you got some other stuff going on up here. What is this all about?
This is our e-brake, which when we're at trade shows, it helps out a lot to keep it from rolling away from us.
Yeah. So this is going to lock up the wheels.
Correct.
From right up front.
From right here.
That's really cool.
When you unhook, you just give this a good yank back.
Yeah.
It locks things up.
I imagine that keeps it a little bit more stable too.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really helps.
Yeah, because a lot of people buy those chalk things that go in between the trailers.
We recommend
tires.
That too. Again, that's a safety issue.
Is it? Okay.
We chalk ours. If you take a look at ours, we chalk all ours still, even though we have the e-brake.
Okay.
It's just, one is none.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And our jockey wheel. We've changed jockey wheel over the years. This is our latest one right now. You can actually adjust it on different stands to adjust it for the level amount.
Okay, so that's where you get your level from.
So think the staplers are on it.
Okay.
Push it up just a little bit more. Then you hit this. But I don't have a lot of space here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can pick it up or lower it down at the lowest setting. And of course,
whenever you're towing, you put it away.
You can clear it away right there.
Wow.
Take all the weight. We highly recommend that when you're camping, use the stabilizer.
Absolutely.
Get the weight, get it off the jockey wheel. Although it will hold the weight, it's not necessarily, and that goes for about all campers.
Yeah.
You don't want to put all your weight on that poor little jockey wheel.
Yeah, or on the electric jack
Or
there.
an electric jack. It's for, transportation use and get
Yeah.
yourself situated.
Again, going with the theme, you guys are not using standard scissor jacks that are going to get knocked off whenever I pull into camp.
No, these make a world of difference. It comes with the tool or two more of these.
Okay.
Up and down. I personally use in a drill.
Yeah, okay.
With a size
Yep.
19 socket, and it just takes it out real fast.
Yeah. And I didn't notice on the inside whenever we were walking around, most even in mine, whenever it's fully, deployed, so to speak, it's wobbly. And I didn't notice when walking around this, I didn't notice this being wobbly at all. So
No,
these really help out,
Yeah,
huh?
it has everything to do with that, to properly deploy them.
Yeah.
You can improperly do them. If you do them straight down, you're still going to get that
Sway.
little bit of a sway, but put them at a slight angle like that. And they're adjustable in a different angle. It locks at different angles in order for you to get the best possible footprint on the soil.
Okay.
That way it's not wobbly, you get it really comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people in here when we had trade shows going in and out. We don't want that wobble. to happen.
Wobble, yeah.
Exactly.
Got a little roll bar there on the side to protect it
Yeah,
from anything,
the
tree
rock guard.
limbs and stuff.
If you see a lot of our YouTube videos, you're going to notice a lot of people use that rock guard.
Yeah.
You get really close and you'll get scratched up.
Yeah.
Doing its job.
Yeah,
So yeah, we don't mind seeing that because that's what that's what it's there for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this is a nice piece here.
Yeah.
You guys have definitely overthought it.